Alright guys, welcome back to the next video on the channel, and today we have big news in Pokemon Go. So, as you can see in front of me, there is a webpage that is Dynamax and Max battle mechanics revealed to the Japanese media. Sorry, my camera is covering where it says Japanese. Basically, they've uncovered all the mechanics for the upcoming season, and one of these is Power Spots. Now, to gain access to Power Spots, you'll need to collect 250 Max Particles. Now, walk 2 kilometers starting a new season and Power Spots will appear in-game. These are different to Pokestops and gyms, meaning they will be treated as new spots without overwriting existing ones. That's good, means you can still get your coins. Power Spots are highlighted with a pink colour and are quite noticeable on the map, as you can see here. We have actually gone over this in a different video. Then we have our max battles. Now, these max battles can be challenged with up to 4 people, including yourself. That means that you can only join with 4. So if you do have a group of like 10, you're gonna have to split it like 4-3-3. Otherwise, you won't get everybody in. Now, each person can bring 3 Dynamax Pokemon to this fight. Now, the weird bit comes in a second to this. So, only Dynamax Pokemon can participate. But participation is possible with just one Dynamax. You can go in with one, but it's very not wise to do so, especially with the power of these Dynamax Pokemon. Only Dynamax Pokemon can participate in the max battle. Existing Pokemon are not eligible for this, which means any Pokemon you caught previously cannot be used in this kind of raid. It kind of resets everyone back to level 1. So you have to go through this and upgrade your account going further and further, just for the Dynamax mechanic, not for obviously your account. So you can't take in Mega Pokemon, you can't take in like all the costume Pikachus won't be able to Gigantamax because it is only new. So hopefully you do bring out an event where you can get all the previous Pokemon and get them Dynamaxed, but I can't see that happening personally. In addition to Power Spots, Max Particles are required to participate in Max Battles. They can also be collected by walking, which is a setting that takes into consideration environments and where no Power Spots are nearby. Now, this is a way of Niantic getting you to go out and walk again in Pokemon Go. It's good, but also bad because it's kind of frustrating for a level 50 player to go back to level 1, basically. But it might also be good because you get to get some of that magic back of when you were level 1 and how hard things were, like raids, etc. To start a max battle, there is a max meter. When it reaches maximum, you can Dynamax your Pokemon. Visualization of the target. When 3 lines appear above a Pokemon's head, it means it is targeted by a max boss. It doesn't actually say here where. You can avoid this attack by swiping, just like in Rage, you can swipe left and right. You'll need to fill up your max meter at the top of the screen to its maximum, and when the meter fills up, by swiping towards an attack or max charge that appears from time to time. In addition to that, you'll need to teach your Pokemon individual max moves that can be used while Dynamaxing. This is going to be really important for Gigantamax because any move with like a G-Max in front of it is going to be mega powerful. Let's see. To begin with, you only have one Dynamax Pokemon that you acquire during this tutorial. This is the hard bit, right? You will only get one Pokemon, and that will probably be Scorbunny, Grookey, or Sobble. Unless you go into the second, I think it's Go Big, or it's one of the events that are coming out really soon into Season 1. You will be able to get Charizard, Venusaur, and Blastoise. One of them will be Dynamaxed as well. You may not have many max moves, but there's one Dynamax Pokemon you'll be able to participate in max battles. Which means the first couple of max battles you go into are going to be extremely hard to deal with. So, actions when in Dynamax state, you get Max Move, a powerful special attack that varies depending on the type of your normal attack. Max Spirit requires recovers HP for yourself and your allies, and then Max Guard reduces damage from opponents. This one I'm not too sure about. It's basically going into max dens and things like that, and I kind of get it because that is what is in Pokemon Sun and Shield, but it depends how it works, depends how much HP you actually get for your allies and yourself. Each Dynamax battle has a limited amount of turns to complete, just like in the Dynamax raid in Sword and Shield. So you do need to look at how you are going to take this down. But as you can see here, 600 CP, 500 CP, 500 CP. If you go in there, first battle, group of 4, you'll take this down, catch the second one, and once then you get the ball rolling, you'll be easy catching these. You are given the chance to catch the Dynamax Pokemon. Place Pokemon at a power spot. It will help other Pokemon and trainers in battles. When it returns, you'll receive a reward based on how helpful it was. Strengthening Dynamax Pokemon. To strengthen a max move, you'll need to max particles and the appropriate candy. You can gain XP by strengthening it incrementally. Is it? Incidentally? The Dynamax Pokemon you can encounter during the Go Big event are Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, Squirtle, and Wooloo, along with the evolved forms. So the Pokemon we are actually going to get are Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle, Squirtle, and Wooloo. Now, some of the things that aren't mentioned here, which we will go over after we've gone over these questions. Will the registered Pokedex be the same as before? They'll have its own dedicated Pokedex. Dynamax will be stored in the box like normal, so you will have to have more space, which is probably why Niantic have done this, to get more money to get more space. Limited max particles is 800 a day. AR, I'm not really bothered about that. They are consumed at the moment of victory. That is huge, right? That bit's really good. So you can go into a max battle and lose, and you still have your particles to go again. During the battle, it remains the same. It may be shiny on the capture screen. That is also pretty cool. So you can shiny hunt Dynamax Pokemon. So I am looking forward to that. And that is it. But one of the things that was mentioned, which hasn't been mentioned here, is that when you add your Pokemon to a power spot, they said that Pokemon around it could be Dynamaxed. Now, if that is still true, that is actually huge. So you'll be able to get Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and other Pokemon around it spawning with the Dynamax symbol, meaning you can have more Pokemon to take into fights. But I'm guessing the main team going into this, you'll have Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, and you'll try and get 3 of each. Only way to do it. And then at least then you can have a full party to take down whatever you're coming up against. But that is it, guys. That is the big news we've had in Pokemon Go. So please leave a like, comment down below if you think you're going to enjoy these power spots, raids, etc. that they've added. Sorry about my hair. It does seem like it's going to be really good, and I'm really looking forward to the next season, as I do want to catch these Pokemon and get them Dynamaxed and potentially get a shiny as well. Also, subscribe to the channel if you are new. We are trying to hit 500 by the end of September. So all your support does help, and I will speak to you all in the next one.